not just a hockey game, it's a hockey party, and you feel the vibe in the building, and we just need to meet the team. So we will see the lineups. Starting with the defending silver medalist, Team Germany.
Hop, Schwyz! Hop, Schwyz! Hop, Schwyz!
Ciao Stiefel. Schon zweimal gesehen, also das dritte Duell. Die ersten beiden haben wir gewonnen. Die deutsche Mannschaft kommt mit 4 Rückgewinnen, 4 Siege in Folge. Und deshalb freuen wir uns auf dieses Sportevent heute. Vor allem, dass es wieder weiter. Ja, los.
Number 9 is
Just after 4 p.m. local time on this Thursday afternoon, the quarterfinals have arrived. We're in Ostrava in eastern Czechia, and it is a rematch of last year. IIHF, Switzerland, taking on Germany. Germany, a silver medal last year, their first medal since 1953. Your referees for the game from Finland and from Sweden. The men running the lines from USA and Sweden as well. For the Swiss, back-to-back fifth-place finishes, trying to get back on the podium. There is their head coach, Patrick Fischer, his 8th straight year behind the bench at the World Championship. He coached the Olympic team as well in Beijing in 2022. The head coach for Germany, Harald Kreis, part of that big run last year, the silver medal, losing in the gold medal game to Team Canada. Last year, he beat Switzerland 3-1 in the same game and battled all the way through to the gold medal game. Brian Engblom, it should be a lot of fun. And the one thing we talked about, special teams could be the difference in a game like this.
Absolutely. You got the number one by percentage, Germany. They're first, 35%. Switzerland, though, is a close second in percentage, and they've scored more goals. 10 power play goals. But Switzerland had 31 power play chances. So that's something to look out for. Only 17 chances for Germany. we've seen in this tournament, and I expect this game will be a lot of back and forth action. There'll be some chances here. So who's going to be better on the power play?
Here's your starting goalies. Leonardo Giannone gets the start, a 2-1 record, a .924 save percentage, the 4th best save percentage in the tournament. Philipp Grubauer, he'll go for Germany, a 4-1 record, .891 save percentage, allowing 15 goals on 138 shots in this tournament. There's some firepower for the Swiss coming in, and one of their shooters, Kevin Fiala, 6 goals, 10 points. There's showtime right there when it comes to Switzerland. It's Roman Josi. He is the leader on this team. He is the captain. He leads the nice time in the entire tournament. He leads the Swiss in scoring, 11 points. A lot of offensive firepower on both sides. And the line to start right away for Germany is the line with Tiffel, Sturm, and Dominic Cahoon. Swiss have the puck. They'll dump it in underway in our first quarterfinal. There's Kai Wisman in a high stick early. He clipped Fiala. And right out of the gate, the Swiss will go on the power play. Man, we just talked about special teams and Switzerland on the power play early.
Well, they're going to check him, see if he's bleeding. What if it's a double? Didn't look like it, but what a way to start. Yeah. Amazing. Harold Kreis, the coach of Germany, said we want to keep the Swiss power play off the ice. The opening couple of seconds, an accidental high stick, and away you go. 10 power play goals on 31 chances in the tournament for the Swiss. 32%. See what they got.
Josi running things, no doubt, up top of the power play for Switzerland. That wrist shot picked up by Nico Hischier. Hischier around the boards. There's Nino Niederreiter. So a lot of firepower here for the Swiss on this power play. And Ambiel also up front. He's parked in front. In his 19th World Championship, Andreas Ambiel. He'll sit up right in front of the net. Pass across, Josi in, wrist shot. Grubauer down and open. He made the save, crease violation, as Ambiel was fighting for position in front.
Yeah, Grubauer was way out on the angle. They want to get the puck to Roman Josi. There's no doubt. He's got 11 points in the tournament. He shoots like a forward, always has. He'll be all over the ice from the blue line in. He's as dangerous as anybody in the National Hockey League, in the World Championships, anywhere in the world. And you see the collision that they had. Grubauer was protected there. Wouldn't have countered if that had gone in.
The 40-year-old Andreas Ambiel, this is his 139th game at the World Hockey Championship. Oldest player at 40 years of age in his 19th appearance. Unbelievable stuff. Hischier will set it up again on the power play for Switzerland. He'll backhand it in. Niederreiter leaves. He'll get it in the corner from the captain, Josi. Played up top. Fiala. Down low. Hischier through the crease, and that was a good right pad. Grubauer pushed it aside. What a chance to start things off here for the Swiss. They lost this game last year to Germany. That big rip blocked. Josi let it fly, gets it right back. Hischier near circle. Ambiel with Niederreiter in front. Hischier shot, and he couldn't tuck that in short side. Grubauer again, a sharp save, and it comes to center. Josi quickly over the line again. He'll leave for Hischier. Backdoor feed across. Backhand was stripped as cutting in was Kevin Fiala. It was poked off his stick, and a good clear by Germany again.
Well, Germany's crazy if they don't focus on Roman Josi. Every time he's out on the ice, I don't care if it's power play, even strength, that one goes into the bench. Roman Josi is the key for Switzerland. End of story. He's going to have the puck a lot. Yes, they have a great first line, and yes, they get great scoring. But number 90 is going to be all over the ice, and if you limit what he can do offensively, you've got a pretty good chance. The first line for Switzerland, Niederreiter, Hischier, and Fiala at even strength, 26 points. The top line for Germany, Eilish, Fordell, and Mihalis, 26 points. So they match off against each other. Be interesting to see who comes out ahead there.
Germany, the 9th ranked penalty kill, but a good start so far. Just 13 seconds left in the power play as Wisman in the box, and that's brought in offside.
I expect we'll see some great playmaking here. I expect the tempo to be high once this gets unraveled here, which means you will see some penalties. We've seen it in the tournament. There are hooking calls and tripping calls that happen a lot. You get great players that are stop and go and circle back and forth. Sticks come out, and that's when you get the power play advantages. So you have Switzerland, we mentioned, great power play advantage there, but their penalty killing is mediocre to poor at 67%, and they've given up 8 goals again. So the Germans have a chance to really do something on their power play also.
Brian, we've been here the whole time in Group B, and Germany's power play very efficient. Their offense, all 4 lines able to roll. They kill this one off, and that's what the head coach talked about. Harold Price telling her, Claire Hanna, he's loved the depth, he's loved the lines. They've gotten offense from a lot of lines, Germany.
Yeah, they've got it all. The Stakoviak line loved them. Paterka and Reichel on the wings, they really make things go. They've got 24 points as a line as well, and that's second to that Fordell line. And then the Cahoon, Tiffels, and Sturm line, they really bring it with some speed as well. So those top 3 lines in particular for Germany really put some stress on the defenders for Swiss. We'll see how they handle that. They haven't seen them yet.
Sherway, Ambule, and the former NHLer Gaetan Haas, the forward line out for the Swiss right now is Michaelis. He'll fire that behind the net. Fordell. It was knocked off his stick. Puck played to center. Gaetan Haas, he took the body check from Mueller. Jonas Mueller hit him. There's Aylis. Couldn't get it. Picked up behind the net. Wrap drop in front and fighting for it. Grubauer with Haas right in front. And Grubauer, the NHL veteran, he'll swallow that up.
Grubauer's had a really good tournament. No surprise that he's in goal for the Germans. Attempted wraparound. Grubauer's there. Good positioning there by Mueller. An experienced guy. 4 wins for Grubauer, 3.21 goals against, 891 save percentage, all real solid number.
Jared McCann has scored for Canada 1-0 in Prague as they battle Slovakia in the other quarterfinal. Slovakia played their group play here. They finished 4th, able to squeak in. And their fans were loud, no doubt, here in Ostrava. It's been a great co-host city. We've had a lot of fun here, and the first of 2 quarterfinal games for us. Later on, it's another border battle. It's Sweden, it's Finland. That'll be game number 2 right here from Ostrava Arena. Gioni out to play it for the Swiss. He'll get it into the corner. There's Wojtek Stakoviak. He's got a great tournament, 8 points. And really the guy that stirs the drink on this line as well, Brian. He's impressed you, and he's on the puck. He'll throw it in.
As the tournament's gone on, I really like Stakoviak. He's both ends of the ice. He's the guy in the middle that facilitates, he cleans up messes, but he gives a lot of chances for Reichel and Paterka. And man, do they attack with speed.
Lauscher will ship that in. Niederreiter on the forecheck for the Swiss. 34 minutes gone here in this first period in a 0-0 game. Hischer works it up top. Thrown in by Roman Lofel. Fiala in the corner, digs it out. That drive wide of the net, missed everything as Christian Marty let it fly. Lofel works it back in, hits the side of the net. In the corner, Maximilian Schubert trying to clear for Germany. He'll work it up to Nico Sturm, the NHLer. He'll play it to the left side. Lofel works it in quickly for Fiala, and back forward is Jonas Mueller.
In a game like this, you want your star players to grab the game and really go and set the tone. Some guys get nervous and they wait and play themselves into the game. That can be dangerous. It's a 1-game shot. You better not mess around very long.
Mueller near point for Germany. He'll work it across. Wisman. Backdoor feed. Wanted Tiffels, and then the follow-up right behind him as Tiffels tracking in. Puck to center. Berchi there. Berchi to the left side. That shot missed the mark. Calvin Turkov, who led the Swiss League in scoring this year, played with Lugano. Turkov, number 79, lost his stick. He's got to go get a new one. Tiffels through center ice for Germany. He'll chip it in. He starts to change. Alexander Eel, lone man in for Germany. Puck played to the line. Bouncing. Wrist shot right on. Good shot by Sherway. Handled again by Grubauer. Tristan Sherway centering feed. Got it back. Tries again. There's that puck battle to the left of Grubauer. Gaetan Haas is trying to fish it free. Ambule spinning away. Ambule got it taken away. Then he takes Wisman down. That's an offensive zone penalty coming up to the Swiss. And yeah, Ambule, the guy who took it, he's going to the box. In Germany, the #1 power play here, Brian. We get a look here. Nearly 6 gone in the first.
Really good defensive action there by the Germans. Terrific shift out there. Everybody was covered. They get to the puck, they turn it over. This is the kind of plays that are going to draw the penalties. Spin around, stop and go, like I mentioned. And so you're going to get those power plays. So, yep, this time the Germans come around. 6 goals on 17 chances on the power play. So 35% that is the most efficient, and they are German efficiency on their power play. They do not mess around. They'll take a couple of looks to see how much action there is on the penalty kill. How much are you moving? Are you coming at us? Are you going to pressure? And then they'll start firing pucks and be basic hockey. And they can really bring it from the wings, especially with guys like Peterka.
Peterka's got the 5 goals, leads the team in that department. He's got 9 points. He's out there right now. But here's a turnover and a shorthanded chance. Turkov cutting in, put it across for Berchi and just over his reach. What a look shorthanded. The net off the moorings as Wisman crashing into it. Man, a great chance shorthanded for the Swiss.
Yeah, Wisman's not feeling too good about himself. That didn't start well, and it certainly didn't end well for him. The puck will come back to him, and he's just a little slow going. And terrific work by Turkov there. Gets a jump on him, and then Wisman coming back so hard, blows a tire and ends up into his net. So he's going to be shaking a little bit. Wisman's played really well, but he's not going to be feeling too good about himself. Nerves are a big thing in an elimination situation, which this is. And even though Wisman has a lot of experience, let's see how he reacts in the next couple of shifts here, because there's a lot of things going on under that helmet right at the moment.
Germany's power play came out red hot, starting 5 for 9. Now 1 for its last 8, but still the #1 power play, 6 for 17 overall.
And this penalty kill, I mean, those numbers aren't very good for the Swiss. 67%, yeah, that's not the way it's supposed to be. They've given up 8 goals, been shorthanded 24 times. So the Swiss have been involved in penalty-filled games way more than the Germans have. Of course, the Swiss were over in the A pool.
Remember last year, too, Germany had more Sider over here, and he was lost in this game. He took a 5-minute major, was out of the game. He was still a tournament MVP, as was J.J. Peterka.
Well, what a blow that was. Yeah, their best defenseman, big minutes man, power play guy, penalty killing guy, and he's gone right away on a major.
The guy.
Yeah.
He was outstanding last year. So Germany will try to get reset here on this power play. You mentioned Wisman. You talked about the NHL power on Team Germany. He was a top 3 player last year at the World Championship. Speaks to his value, that silver medal, and he's back looking for gold this year. Another good clear, though, by Switzerland, all the way down to Grubauer.
Yeah, a little bit of nerves, and where it'll show is on the power play. Your puck handler, sometimes you want to move around, you want to get a little bit of feel, and looks like both power plays at the beginning here just a little rusty. There's a feeling out process here. These two teams haven't played each other. That's what's so interesting about the tournament.
Good speed, Peterka in, shot up high, rebound, and Stakoviak followed up with a backhand. Couldn't cash in. Stakoviak in the corner. Stakoviak across. Michaelis. He'll delay. Little chip in front. Oh, look out. Jody, man, that was awkward to watch, but he found it, and he covers up.
Yeah, he made the save off, I think, the heel of his stick, so he almost scored an own goal on himself. This wasn't that dangerous a situation, but watch the goaltender and the angle of his stick, and then what he has to do to recover. Yeah, his defenseman kind of screws him up for sure. So nice little right pad save, and he went face down on the ice, like deep breath there. Don't want to give up a goal like that early.
48 seconds ago, Mueller works it in for Cahoon in the corner. Yazin Elis and Cahoon free for Mueller. Mueller works it back into that corner. Across for Michaelis. Michaelis kicks it to his stick. Stakoviak below the goal line. Michaelis takes a look. Seam pass through. Cahoon for Mueller. Mueller. Dominic Cahoon threads it in front. Bounces. Michaelis waits. Thought about the shot. Hesitates. And then a good stick there. Picked off as Christoph Berchi the other way. Berchi. Reshot score! What a rocket! Berchi up top. Short-handed goal. And the Swiss strike first.
What a stunner. A stunning shot. Berchi just let this fly. Grubauer seemed to move off the near side post. He seemed to lose where he was in the net, and that beats him short side, top shelf. This should just never go in. The shots were well outside. It may have gotten tweaked up a little bit. Does it get deflected a little? Difficult to tell, maybe a little, but even still, he's too far in the middle of the net. You can't give up a short side like that. The only thing worse than that is one that goes under the arm and goes through a goaltender. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that maybe it did change direction just a tad there, but still, that's on him. That's not supposed to go in from outside the dot.
Berchi, his third of the tournament, shorthanded. A few seconds left for Germany on this power play. I mean, if you don't score the power play, that's one thing, but you don't want it to burn you, and it does right there. 1-0 Swiss. Tuomi spins away. Played up for Mueller, the captain. Moritz Mueller in his 12th World Championship, the captain on his chest here for Germany. Mueller's got it for Boris. He'll leave Tuomi. Lost the puck, and it's collected by Hischier. He'll jam that to center and down the ice. Icing charge against the Swiss. What a shot for Berchi. 9 NHL career games for the Wild, and just a laser up top.
He's attacking with speed. Look where he is, though. That's a couple of feet outside the face-off dot. And it was rising, so I think, yeah, it did get deflected, but still, short side, you hate to see those goals go in. And so the Germans are off a little bit. I mean, they get a power play early. They have a turnover by Visman. He ends up in the back of the net. This one goes in against them. It's not like the Swiss are dominating, but the Swiss are getting their feel a little earlier than Germany.
Kabul, the shot missed everything. Swiss took the train over from Prague, had some practice time. So getting their legs set here. There's a trip right at center. Brought in by Fiala. Fiala cutting in, round the net. He'll protect the puck and wait for help. Kevin Fiala. He'll dish to the far point. That wrist shot knocked down Ferdell. Bouncing in the slot. Turcoff off the post. Calvin Turcoff nearly made it 2-0. Andrighetto racing after it. Berchi able to hold it in right in front of the German bench. And then he got tripped up. Germany trying to clear. And you're right, they are not settled here, Germany. No. This is not the team that we saw look very comfortable in group play here in Ostrava. Lock in the corner. Turcoff plays it around the wall. Paterka. Andrighetto hits him. Germany trying to clear here. Full credit to the Swiss here. They're pressing the issue. Approaching the midway point of this first period. Stankowiak, the guy trying to settle it down here, and he will. Gobel, the defenseman to the left side for Tiffels. Got a little bit of speed, but lost the puck. Played up the right side for Sven Sentler. They'll race after it. Sentler, Simeon, and Herzog. This is a line that played together in Zug in the top league back home in Swiss in the National League. So a lot of familiarity on this line as they bring that to the World Championship. Big collision there at center. A couple players spun around as Nico Sturm brings it in. Sentler will drop it off. Marty in the corner. Trying to poke it up that left side, and he will. Advances it to Fabrice Herzog. And then the stretch pass up ice for Ambiol. Ambiol in the corner. Ambiol up top of the one-timer. Kind of a weak shot. It was fluttering on Glauser. Sherwin below the goal line, trying to dig it free. Ferdell in his own zone. He'll chip for Aylis at center. Gaetan Haas took it away, and then Schubert just nailed him. Aylis trying to walk it in for Germany. Yossi knocked it off in time. Yossi leading the entire tournament in ice time per game. The Swiss to 2 silver medals just over the last decade or so. 2013, 2018, and Roman Yossi, a big part of both. And he's on the puck. Yossi right in front. Had Eno Niederreiter teed up. He threaded it right through.
That's what Yossi does. He joined the rush. He looked like one of the forwards. He can lead the rush up the ice and then still sometimes get back into his own zone.
That's silver in 2013 in Helsinki, in 2018 in Denmark. It's 1-0 Swiss.
We've mentioned Roman Josi already scoring for defense for the Swiss. He's got almost half of their total points. D-scoring for the Switzerland, 26 points. He's got 11 of them. So 26 points from the Swiss D-corps, 14 from the Germans. The Germans, they get the puck, they move it up to their forwards. The forwards then start to circle around in the offensive zone. So not as many points, just a different kind of efficiency from the German group as a whole.
A couple seasons ago in Nashville, Josi what, a plus 90-point season. Big Jack Mueller right there on Berchi. He leveled him at center ice, and Berchi's slow to get up.
Germany needs something to happen here, whether it's a hit like this to get them going. It's a pretty quiet building, not like some of the games that we've had here for sure. And there's a good hit, nothing wrong with it, good solid level hit. But for the Germans, they need to get something going. They need one of their speedsters, Peterka or Tiffels or Sturm or Reichel, Cahoon, one of those guys, grab the puck and go. Like, let's go. Set the tempo here. When they get a chance with the neutral zone, challenge one of the D-men for the Swiss. Even take it to the corner and get something going here. Make it more lively for the Germans because they're not in it yet.
Dean Kukan at center. Berchi finds the puck, shoots it into Grubauer. He'll play to the corner. Mueller quickly for Scherber. And Draghetto trying to steal. Alexander Eel on the puck for Germany. Mueller up the left wing. He'll chip it in. Mueller. Kastner to steal, tried to tick it in as Siegenthaler gave it away. Kastner had a pretty good look. Hit the side of the net. Berchi. Again, Siegenthaler reaching for it. Kastner, a good job on this shift. Kastner will leave in the corner. No help, though, and it's played to Fiala. He'll pop it back. Siegenthaler to center. Fiala racing after it. Bouncing puck. Here's Kevin Fiala. Spinning away. Fiala throws it up top. The move there by Andre Glauser. Shot right on. Follow-up try. Backhand try, and it is Glauser to set up Fiala. And that time, Grubauer found it, and he will squeeze it. 1-0 Swiss. 7:35 to go in the first.
I'm a big fan of what Patrick Fisher, the coach of Switzerland, did. They had to come in here, they had to change cities. They came in, took the train, and then they came in and practiced. I'm a big environmental guy. I've always believed in that. You can say, well, we've had a long tournament, maybe we just need the refs. No, get used to the rink, get used to the environment here, and then go play. And it shows for the Swiss.
Fiala at center under some pressure. Pierre-Luc Dubois scored to make it 2-0 Canada, and then Solaric answering, so it's 2-1 Canada over Slovakia in Prague in the other quarterfinal going on right now. Jonas Mueller at center for Germany. Just over 7 minutes remaining in this first period. Hischier off his skate. Hischier, Josi, two Swiss-born captains in the National Hockey League as well. Josi Nashville, Hischier New Jersey. Swiss changing. Here's Wisman. Try to hit Lucas Reichel, the youngster out of Chicago, but that'll be icing against Germany.
Nothing is going right for Wisman right now. That's another kind of, like, what happened there? Tries to make a simple pass up to the blue line and make a line change. He has to come back out. Again, experienced guy, nerves, whatever. You got to control yourself and get yourself back into the game because he gets a lot of ice time.
Off the draw, that's blocked, and Reichel racing after it. Gioni well out. He'll play it away from young Lucas Reichel. Stakoviak at center with Verdell. Verdell on the puck for the Germans. Interrupted. Sentler took it away. Played up the right wing. Simeon. Puck in the corner. Herzog for Simeon. Sentler wanted that pass. Herzog. That line from Zug goes to work here up front for the Swiss. Puck played to center. Sentler lost it. Herzog will back them up. Ambule chips it in, but he did not get a piece, so icing. And now face off in front of Gioni.
The Germans had 3 guys that had 9 points. Peterka, Eilish, and Fordell all had 9 points. Peterka had the most goals at 5. And for Switzerland, we already talked about Yossi, who had 11. Fiala had 10 points, and Nico Hischier had 10 points as well. They of course, on the same line.
Michaelis won it, but it came right to the Swiss, who control the puck. Ambule lost it. Elis up the left side for Germany, over the blue line. Yasin Elis, quick grip as Fernell followed up, and he just missed up high with the shot. Fired in by Lofel for the Swiss. Puck behind the German net. Schubert for Germany. Through center ice. Schubert over the line. He'll take a look, swings it behind the net. Verdell, he got tripped up as he slipped. Poked up that left side. Tristan Sherway in alone. He's racing after the puck, all tangled up. Kastner for Germany. He'll chip and chase in with Alexander Eel. Eel spun around in the corner.
If the Swiss continued to defend like that on the rush, Kastner dumped it in, and they popped him. 2 guys popped him as he tried to go chip and charge. And there was no interference call. So if the referees are going to allow that and the Swiss can defend like that, it'll take a lot of the sting of the attack of the Germans away.
Niederreiter's pass, just missing Sven Andrighetto. Tuomi shoots it right back in. Took a little bump from Roman Yossi. Dominic Cahoon got spun around. Here's Yossi over the line, onside for the Swiss. Little backhand dish, had Niederreiter in his sights and just missed him.
Witzman back with a good defensive play. That's why the stick was in the air. He had a good defensive play against Niederreiter. No chance.
Witzman back-to-back DEL titles with Berlin back in 21-22 in the top league in Germany. And an icing against the Germans with 4:12 to go here in our first quarterfinal at Ostrava.
And that was another broken play, broken pass from the defense to the German. They are just disjointed. Coach has got to be thinking, okay. I mean, I think if you're on the bench there, you got to be thinking, all right, boys, don't think, just play. Go out there, let's go. Let's go. Don't wait. Don't be thinking your way through this thing. We got to get going here.
Hischier, Fiala, Nino Niederreiter off the drop. Fiala had it, couldn't pull the trigger. Niederreiter goes to work in the corner. Tiffels behind his net. Lays it up the left side for Cahoon. He lost it. Hischier in transition quickly dumps it right back in. Niederreiter, good power move in the corner. Swiss control. Who can? Fiala. Rich shot tip, loose in front. Puck available, and Grubauer, great athletic save there. Fiala moves it to the far wall. Who can shoots again and missed. Big battles in front of Grubauer right now. That is a tough rent environment in front as that drive off his stick. Hischier score! Nico Hischier cleans it up, and it's 2-0 Swiss.
Nico Hischier had a great scoring chance. He was all alone in front of the net for a moment. Had a chance, and he was stopped by Grubauer. But the Germans had problems in their own end, and they also had a broken stick. Hischier will just keep on the move, and he's going to end up with the scoring chance on the right wing side, left side of your screen. There's the broken stick for Germany. There's the chance and the rebound as Hischier comes off the wall, and Germany just sort of standing, can't get to him in time. Look where Grubauer is. He's way over on the right side. So there's that relaxation from the Swiss, We're in the groove right now, and the Germans still trying to figure out what their game is all about.
Nico Hischier, his 6th of the tournament, his 11th point. Matt Boldy leads the tournament overall in scoring for USA. He's got 14 points. He had a 6-point game here back in group play for the Americans. Schubert will chip it in. So a great start for the Swiss, trying to avenge last year's quarterfinal loss. Muller at center. Dumped in by Dario Simeon. Lucas Reichel starts the play. That was picked off nicely by Simeon at center. Germany just has not looked in sorts yet. They just haven't been sharp from the team we've seen in group play. And maybe that's credit to the Swiss, who played them tough here. Roman Josi, the captain, walks it in for the Swiss. Towards the net, and the stick down by Grubauer. Josi gets it back. Josi up top. Lauscher for Josi. Got to be nice for Glauser. You look over, there's your D partner, Roman Josi, who is just an MVP type guy that does it all, a Hart Trophy type guy.
Yeah, just say, here you go, I'll stay here. You go do it.
Muller towards the net. That was handled. Gioni stopped it, bouncing, and cleared again by Josi. Ooh, big check, the shoulder. That's Wisman, of course it was. He's that physical sandpaper guy for Germany.
Yeah, that was a big hit. The forearm kind of came across on Haas, too. Came up on him pretty sharply. Patrick Fisher said our team this year is more solid, more compact, and more mature than we were last year. And certainly they have looked like that in this first period.
Yeah, he told her, Claire Hanna, you know, things change, different tournaments, but getting that experience and what you take away from that kind of loss, as the Swiss looking to take that and use it as a little motivation here and a good start. They lead 2-0. Approaching 5 p.m. local time on this Thursday. Brian Mutrick, Brian Ingblom, Claire Hanna with you. It's been a real pleasure covering the group play here and now our 2 quarterfinals as we wrap up our championship coverage here. And a great start for the Swiss. Berchi, what a shot, shorthanded, Brian, and then Fischer, obviously one of the star players. He cleaned up the mess, and 2-0 for the Swiss.
Yeah, their efficiency level's been really good. They're playing the game. The Germans are just still looking for theirs.
Final 2 minutes here of this first period. Germany, to your point, Brian, they just need a spark here to get something going.
I've always believed when you get in a stretch like this, you're big guys. I want somebody, if I'm on the German team, I want somebody to grab the thing and go. And that means forwards for the most part, because D-men have to be careful structure-wise and not get caught. But you have several options there for Germany. Get going with some speed, challenge.
Last year, J.J. Peterka, a tournament MVP, had 7 goals. This year he comes in with 5 goals. He's a guy, he looked a little frustrated early in group play, but he got it going and then really had that offensive spark going.
Yeah, so you want him to come back and deep in the zone, grab the puck and go. Use that speed, get it through the neutral zone. Ignite the offense, change the feel on the bench. Seems pretty quiet. I'm looking at that bench. Coach is pretty quiet. The players, not much movement there. No talking at all. That's just not a good sign for Germany yet. And the Swiss just continue to execute the same way.
Schubert plays it for Elis. Back to Schubert behind his net. Final minute. Ostrava Arena. 2-0 Swiss in our first quarterfinal. Schubert. Plays it over the head of Benerchi to center and deflects out of play.
Shots are 12-5 for Switzerland.
So it is delay a game. I thought they said it clipped something and went out. That's what Schuber's saying. We got a look here.
It's right along the wall. I thought it went off the glass and out.
That's what Schuber thought, and that's what we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure looked like it to me too.
I could have swore one of the officials did do that move, that it was off glass and out, but no.
Ooh, this could be a bad break here, especially against this power play for Switzerland.
What an opportunity here as Yossi. Fiala. Niederreiter trying to get that shot away. The puck below the goal line. There's Fiala in the corner with Niederreiter. Played around the wall. Isher hustling, can't get there. 30 seconds left in the period. As Nico Sturm now on the forecheck for Germany. Here's Yossi. Yossi at center. He's going to flip it in. Mueller to the puck first. Got hit by Ambier. 15 seconds left. Swiss got to be quick, and that will hit the netting. So 12.2 to go.
Oh, now we're getting something going.
That was Fiala. He got clipped.
Yeah, there's anytime you get a scrum along the wall, right? Guys are going to start digging, and somebody's going to get punched a little or gets whacked with a stick a little bit more than they want. Mueller, an experienced guy, he wants to get something going too, so he popped Fiala right in the mouth. Not a bad thing for Germany to get a little of that going in their game.
So it'll be Hischer and Sturm to take this draw. 12.2 to go. Swiss trying to pop one more here late on the power play, but there is Maximilian Kastner down the ice to Gioni. And through 20 minutes of play, the Swiss a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the Swiss have just executed well. No panic in their game at all. The Germans just looking for it. It's not like they're horrible, but I mean, they're not nearly what the offensive team that they are. They don't make plays coming out of their own zone. They're just off a little. Somebody's got to get something going.
The Swiss back-to-back fifth-place finishes, trying to win their first ever gold medal. Intermission is next with Mark and Dave.
Quarterfinal minutes for Team Switzerland. The first shorthanded goal set the tone, and Swiss they seem to be in control of this one. 2-0 over the German team. But it is 40 minutes to go, and never underestimate the German team ever. They're a strong team, and they have some really important players, but just 5 shots in the first 20 minutes tell you how well the Swiss team defend, and they just need to find a way for some shots.
Hey, good period. That's it, boys. Yeah. Hey.
Bitte, Boys, ja, bitte, Boys. Geiler Stark, Guys. Geiler Stark, Boys.
Good luck, Roman. Good luck. Let's go, Moritz. Let's go.
Let's go, hey!
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, team! Okay? Stay outside, boys. Stay outside. Let's go. One stick down. Hold them still. Go, go. White 6. Hey! 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 Easy. Andres outside. Inside. Move it out.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! No change! No change!
Hey! Let go! Let go, boys. You're on the line there, so let him go earlier, okay?
For sure, but
Yeah.
you know he's a smart player. He holds my
but
leg
that-
and
that-
doesn't let me move.
You are also a smart player.
No, no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
young,
are.
You know?
Easy, easy, easy. Easy.
Welcome back, Team Switzerland. Welcome back, Team Germany.
Welcome back to Ostrava as the IIHF World Hockey Championship continues. It is Thursday, our first game, our first quarterfinal, 2-0 Switzerland. And power play time here to start the second period for the Swiss. They'll have 1:12 remaining as Schuber's still in the box. And Germany, Brian, you pointed it out, and it was a good point by you. I mean, you look over at the bench, the coaching staff, no movement, no chatter. They got to find a way to get a little bit of a spark there going for their side.
They have to have a penalty kill here. The Swiss could do them, put a real dagger in them with the power play goal here to start this second.
Roman Josi, who had 3 shots and led all skaters in ice time over 8 minutes in that first period. He's got the puck, lays for Fiala. Nico Sturm, a good job to break that up. Josi for Fiala, up the right wing, over the line, lost it again, and a good clear this time. Tipples down the ice.
Germany has to get their legs going. They really just did not get their legs going at all. Get going downhill, get some speed in their game.
Josi one more time through center ice for the Swiss. And again, stripped by Wisman this time, so Germany 3 for 3 on breaking up those entries. Suomi powers in below the goal line. 25 seconds left of the minor penalty that carried over from that first period. Here's Hischier, who has a goal in the game, a 2-0 goal for the Swiss. Josi. Great shot through traffic, and that was a good save, Grubauer. A lot of floating bodies in front. Grubauer found it and kept it out.
Niederreiter, big body, net front presence there. Grubauer needed that save, and he got it. Good job there.
Siegenthaler wanted Andrighetto out of his reach, and so the Swiss, the penalty's over. That's a nice thing in Germany. Now a chance, they've killed it off to get things going here for them in this second period.
It's been a very controlled game. It's not like the Swiss dominated the first period. It's just that Harold Kreis's guys are a little off. They haven't hit the gas pedal yet. So the Swiss have kept their thumb on it, and good for the Swiss. They've executed well. They've had the advantage in that department. They got the boost of scoring a couple of goals, both of them good. The first one probably should have been stopped by Grubauer. I still feel that short side shot.
Mueller bobbled it at the line. Andrighetto checking him and fired back in. Kukan Jonas Siegenthaler played it to the German line. That was picked up. Berchi in, trying to tuck in his second of the game, and the 5-hole closed in time by Grubauer. Stenkoviak for J.J. Peterka through center ice for Germany. Peterka tried to cut into the slot. Andrighetto hit him, and then he got checked by Siegenthaler. Lucas Reichel getting back. It's shot into Grubauer. Swiss changing. In comes Ferdell. Leo Ferdell in the corner for Germany. Finishes his check. There's Sven Sentler. He'll clear for the Swiss down the ice. And a choppy start here to the second period. Another icing charge.
Well, Swiss are in charge, so they're fine with this. They seem to control the tempo a little bit better. And this guy's had more pop in his game really than anybody yet so far. Really nice little one-on-one move there. Berchi scored a great goal, but he's got jump in his step.
Berchi was on that Olympic team in 2022. A lot of these players were. Left pad save, kicked out Gio. He hasn't been busy, but a good stop there. Fabrice Herzog up the right side. He'll stop. Swiss changing. Herzog try to feed that towards the net. Lisman picked that off. Michaelis will flip it in and chase after the puck. Herzog back. He'll play it away. Held in far point. Michaelis. He'll keep it in. Tuomi's shot. That's behind the net. Stretch pass just out of the reach of Sentler, or he would have been in, icing against the Swiss. Nick Paul has scored 3-1 Canada over in Prague in that quarterfinal against Slovakia.
Watch this play. This is how it's gone for the Germans. That pass was supposed to go D to D. It ends up being Michaelis thinks it's for him, only gets part of it, turns the puck over, and it's almost a flat-out breakaway for Sentler. Fortunately for Germany there, that didn't go sideways on him, but again, still just a little off on their playmaking.
Herzog again up the right side. They just cannot allow that 3-0 goal. I mean, they have to be they have to score next year. You just feel it on the ice right now. Tipples and Dominic Cahoon up that left side. Ambuel, a little pop pass back to Yossi, who's got a little lane. Yossi. Roman Yossi stops through the legs for Ambuel. Missed him with a pass. Gaetan Haas tried to feed it back to Yossi, and he'll reset at center. Shot in by Sherway. Mueller will wait for his forwards to change. Mueller at center to the left side. And that deflects out of play. Just not the pop of the building for this quarterfinal we're used to, obviously.
Really quiet in here. So the players will have to generate for themselves. A little bit of music going, a little bit of dancing, but Steve, so conservative compared to what we have seen. Usually it's a full-on riot here when Slovakia or Latvia is playing. And
the red jerseys that were in the house were from Poland, and they were outstanding. We're just about 20 kilometers from the Polish border. Unfortunately, Poland, Great Britain relegated this year's championship, and we know Hungary, Slovenia will be promoted for next year after winning the D1 tournament. Penalty coming up. So the Swiss back on the power play and a chance to really put the dagger in. You see Niederreiter's helmet off.
Yeah, Wagner's going to go here probably. I don't know if it's elbowing. It won't matter what the 2-minute call is, but Niederreiter's still getting his faculties back. Well, play along the wall, stick comes up. Niederreiter's good forechecker. He's a big body and he's got some speed, and there's the careless use of the stick. Visor goes up, helmet goes back.
They'll be reseeded after the quarterfinals to set up the semifinal matchups that will be at O2 Arena in Prague. Here's Yossi. Swiss will get it set up. Fiala gets it back. Ambuel's in front. Fiala, wrist shot, knocked down in front. Ambuel digging. Niederreiter there as well. And finally a whistle. Grubauer able to make the save.
Ambuel took a licking there after the fact, and Germany's got to do that. Anvil, no problem standing in there. He's made that obvious. Good screener. They've taken a couple of looks coming from the left side. Anvil just turn around, spinning, trying to make it difficult for the goaltender, and then look it off to the side of the net too. It looked like a stick came up. Everybody's battling. Germany does a good job though. They're going to have that kind of mentality down by 2 goals here. Their stick came up right at the end. No penalty.
Yeah, he's sure on Kastner right at the end of that play. And a little mix up in front of the net. Minute 40 to go in the power play. A good clear Germany. Gioni will stop it. Leaves it for the captain. Here's Yossi. Yossi up the right side. Nino Niederreiter will bring it in with Hischier. There's Hischier below the goal line. He got spun around by Muller. Fiala will collect it up top. Yossi. Fiala. Niederreiter couldn't handle the pass, and Hischier's got to hustle back to get to the puck. First shot, Nico Hischier as an underager at an under-18 World Hockey Championship. That was 2015. And that year, he nearly led the Swiss as a double underager into the gold medal game. They ended up losing the bronze medal that year to Matt Barzal and Team Canada. Hischier, though, man, what a start to his international career as a youngster, and now flourishing in the National Hockey League and represents Switzerland here.
Yeah, he's just a terrific player. Two-way, doesn't matter who's up against him. He knows what to do, how to get it done. Great for New Jersey.
Andrew Ghetto trying to get that return feed from Herzog. Under 30 seconds to go in the penalty. That tournament was in Switzerland in Zug. Wonderful tournament that year. The fan support was outstanding. This past year, the Under-18 World Hockey Championship was in Finland. Canada beating the United States in that gold medal game. Here's Turcotte. Wisman cut him off. Just 5 seconds left of the minor penalty. So Germany keeping it close. 2-0 game. Swiss lead. 5-on-5 hockey.
Their penalty kill has been good. 80%. That's a good number in any league, any time, and they kill off another.
Turcotte, wrist shot and handled. Follow-up try. Grubauer bouncing, and it was popped free by Berchi. Siegenthaler. That wrist shot steered aside by Grubauer. And this time they're saying it did hit something, not puck over glass for delay a game. 2-0 Swiss, 13:40 to go in the second.
We compare the top lines for each team. They each have 26 points. The Hischier, Niederreiter, Fiala line, they've got a goal. And Hischier's got a goal. They've got a goal. The top line for Germany, Eilish, Verdell, and Mihalis haven't really even said Eilish's name very much. And he's been a big factor for the Germans yet. So they have 26 points as well, total. And they played together. No line changes for Germany. They haven't got a goal yet.
Eilish came out red hot in the tournament. He piled up the points quickly in his first few games, but it's really cooled off since, when it comes to point production anyways. Nearly 7 minutes gone here in this second period. 2-0 Swiss. And icing charge against Switzerland.
Yeah, the game's really chopped up now. No momentum either side. It has been a very controlled game. It's not, quite frankly, what I expected. because of the top lines that we talked about and the ability to really go. We haven't seen that. The structure has kicked in, some below average performances by Germany as a group trying to make passes. Some of that has all been a factor, but right now the game's really chopped up.
Patrick Fisher, the head coach, talked about, their group play. He was happy with the play. They had the loss to Canada. It was a close game. And right now, it's the Swiss that have controlled things. Germany needs a spark. We'll see if they can get one here as Stankowiak. He'll hand it off. Stankowiak behind the net. Wojtek Stankowiak. He'll stop near point. J.J. Peterka trying to waltz in that feed. He had Lucas Reichel cutting in. Reichel will dish it in.
That was Herzog in the middle of the ice with a deflection. Otherwise, that's a good scoring chance.
And another icing.
It's like everybody's waiting for something to happen on both teams.
Including us.
Yeah. Surprising, though, that well into the second period here, Germany only has 6 shots on goal. 18 shots for the Swiss.
Giannone allowing just the 6 goals on 79 shots coming in. Dominic Cahoon at center. Back for Muller. Muller at center. He'll get the red line, shoot it in. Tiffels leaves it and just held in. Or was it? No. Another whistle and offside. So back in the Swiss National League this year, a bit of a Canadian content there. The Zurich Lions beat Lausanne in 7 games. Zurich was coached by Mark Crawford. Jeff Ward was coaching Lausanne. So it went the distance there, and on that team winning a championship, Marty and Andrighetto, champions with Zurich this past season. So a couple familiar names. Coaching back in the National Hockey League and going head-to-head in Switzerland this year for a championship title. And we can keep story time continuing. Another icing charged.
Siegenthaler, really good defenseman. I like him a lot. He has a big effect on the game. Big, rangy defenseman. Control things. He understands what's coming at him. He can control the rush really well. Good stick. And because of that, he turns over a lot of pucks, and he's usually a good first pass guy coming out of the zone.
Also played for the Zurich Lions back in the day, did Siegenthaler. Peterka tried to get it first, then Koviak just missed his stick. Nino Niederreiter trying to chip and chase and break in. Lucas Reichel getting back. Reichel, the Chicago Blackhawk. Nice move, and he's on the move, up ice. And again, yeah, they're getting frustrated. That was Stankowiak just was in offside again.
And this top line for Germany, one of the top lines, Peterka, Stankowiak, and Reichel. Yeah, they're trying to hit stride. You can see the look on Reichel's face there. Reichel's done a real nice job as the tournament comes on. He's a young guy playing with Peterka, who's a star, Stankowiak, who's the straw that stirs the drink on the line. Usually attack with great speed and really put a lot of fear in the defenders. And Reichel really got his footing and really started to be a threat to score goals nearly every shift he was out there the last 2 or 3 games.
His uncle Robert Reichel, longtime NHLer. Lucas Reichel, nice little pass. Stankowiak for Peterka. He'll bring it in. Peterka, Stankowiak trying to work it in front. And a good little rush there. Nearly paid off. Wagner got pumped right in front of the net.
Swiss were back checking on that line right to the net, though, too. And there was, there's some anger there for sure. Switzerland did a good job. They just take their man back to the net. And I think it was Friedel who got knocked down right at the net there, but he wasn't very happy.
I don't think anyone on that bench is very happy right now. Down 2-0, 11:32 to go. Our second quarter final, good battle coming up. It's going to be Sweden versus Finland. Finland coming over from Prague. Sweden was really the story of our group here. They went undefeated. They didn't trail in the tournament. They got big-time stars on the back end. You got Erik Karlsson's the captain. You got Victor Hedman. You got Rasmus Dahlin. They have been a very well-oiled machine, so that will be our second quarterfinal, another border battle.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. The Finns and the Swedes do not like to lose to each other. So you've got that extra rivalry in our game coming up at 8 o'clock. That'll be a beauty. But yeah, Sweden definitely has been the story of the B pool here. Controlled the game from start to finish every game.
I'm looking forward to seeing Constant Hellenius. So he's a young forward for Finland. He played at the Under-18 World Hockey Championship. Could go as high as top 5, top 10 at this year's draft in Vegas. And at the U18s, Finland was hosting. They lost to Sweden in the quarterfinals. So,
and how about Mikael Granlund? Suspended for this game. Lost his mind for a second, took a big cross-checking penalty, hit a guy right in the neck with his cross-check, and he can't play.
And they need the offense, does Finland. They don't have a lot of offensive weapons there. So that's our next game. Pass up the left side. Sherway couldn't handle it. Flip back to center. Sturm the other way. Nico Sturm. I think Marty got a stick up high there. He appears to be fine. Sherway waiting for help. Sherway, Gaetan Haas cutting into the backhand and kept out by Grubauer. What a nice rush the former NHLer Haas was in.
That's a huge save for Grubauer. That one goes in. That's a stunner and a backbreaker for Germany, who haven't been able to get any offense going. Nice little backhand move, and Grubauer was still there.
Ehlers gets back for Germany. Played up the center. Yossi back for the Swiss. No icing. In comes Ehlers racing after that puck. Michael Fora in the corner. Backhand try deflected just wide as Ehlers. And that's the guy they could use to get going offensively. He comes in the 2 goals, 9 points, but not a lot lately for number 42 for Germany.
Yeah, he's usually in on the forecheck, and once they get in the offensive zone, that's where Ehlers really starts to move around. There's usually a lot of movement in his game, playing with Fordell and Mihalis, and that's where he got most of his points, but they haven't been able to sustain the attack yet.
Mueller, Heischer in the corner. In comes Fiala. Fiala pokes it free. Little give and go in front. Heischer bouncing puck shot off the stick and out of play as Swiss pushing for that 3-0 goal. Shots now 18-7 in favor of the Swiss. They lead by 2.
Leonardo Giannoni's in goal for the Swiss. They had 2 pretty good choices when you look at their numbers. Giannoni, 2 wins, 1.48 goals against, 924 save percentage, really good. And Akira Schmid, the other goaltender, had 3 wins, a .86 goals against and 946 save percentage. So the numbers for both Swiss goaltenders, outstanding. Giannoni gets the nod for this one. He hadn't even been tested. 6 shots on him so far.
Fabio Wagner will start to play for Eel. Eel through center, throws it to the left side. Wrist shot just wide. Good velocity, but missed everything. Held it again. Wagner tries one more time. Eel in the corner. Tuomi hustling. He'll keep it in. Tuomi throws it in deep one more time. Eel racing for the puck. Checked by Christian Martin. And the Swiss will chip it back. Dalboul will touch up another icing. 8:57 to go, and it's just been a bit of a choppy game here in the second.
A bit, yeah, that's for sure. And the Swiss, you know, they're the ones that can kind of sit back and go, okay, Germany, are you going to get anything going? The onus is on you to get a couple of goals. The problem is it's only a 2-0 lead. And if Germany scores the next goal and starts to go, now you've been sitting back for a while. So there's a danger in Switzerland getting too comfortable with a 2-goal lead here.
Kevin Fiala through center ice. He'll dump it in at the end of a shift, and a full change for the Swiss. Mueller, some speed to the right side. Try to throw it in for Lucas Reichel. Played back to center. Peterka. Oh, big check. Peterka got upended there by Glauser. And a conversation after.
He is still down, and they can't afford to have him be out for very long.
So Glauser's going to the box. We'll wait for the call. And yeah, JJ Peterka still getting some attention there.
Hasn't been an overly rough game. Two guys going in opposite directions. You're trying to push it by one way, and that's leg on leg, knee on knee. I wonder if he's going to get 5 minutes here.
That's the Swedish ref, Mikael Holm, and the other referee from Finland, it's Rico Brander.
Yeah, when you get leg on leg, that's brutal, and it's a little bit the side of the leg for Peterka. He wants to push it past Glauser on one side and then jump back on the other side. And when you run at a guy and he moves a little, an elbow comes out or a leg comes out, and he comes across with the hip. But it's leg on leg. Watch, you'll get a better look here. That leg is really wide. You know what? I don't think it's a knee. It didn't look like he stuck his knee out, but he definitely has that leg really wide. We've seen them interpret these things a lot of different ways. I don't think at second look, I don't think it's a 5-minute penalty. I think it's a hit that goes wrong here, but 2-minute penalty, tripping, clipping, you could call it either one. But that invariably is what happens. Two guys going in opposite directions, and the guy who's trying to make the hit, there he is trying to jump by him. He's coming through full body, the side of his body here. This in some ways is a better one. See how wide that leg is. But he's also pretty wide trying to make a play on the puck. He's going to protect themselves against the jump back there. He's got his legs spread pretty wide, gets a stick on the puck, and then leans with that hip and body.
Well, Glauser's on the top pair with Roman Josi, so I mean, if it's more than just the 2-minute minor,
it's big. Yeah.
It's a huge thing. It gives Germany a chance to work on the #1 power play they had coming into this quarterfinal matchup, and the headset is off, and we're about to get the call.
Turk is on the bench still. That's good. Looks like he's working through it. Won't know until he gets back out there probably. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's the way I saw it too. He didn't stick his knee out. He didn't extend it. He had his legs spread wide apart as he was going for the puck, and he flipped in with his hip, and just bad play gone wrong. That guy is not going to be feeling too good about that either. I'm sure he feels like it was a dirty hit, but to be honest with you, I think it's the right call.
So a chance of the power play. Obviously, Peterka is still working through it. He will not start this power play for Germany, but they need something here. 8:31, down by 2, second period. Haven't really tested Giannoni at all yet. Maybe now. Off the draw, wrist shot, score! On cue! Dominic Cahoon, power play goal! And Germany's on the board.
Efficiency, face-off efficiency. And Cahoon, one of the guys that's been a real spark for them. It's not the total points that he puts on the board. He only had 3 coming in, but he really does some good things at the right time, and this is a good thing that they really needed. He's got great speed, and he's helped turn games around when things are kind of iffy for the Germans earlier on in the tournament. And this is a great shot. You know what? That one looked like it dropped even a little bit. Giannone hasn't seen hardly any rubber. That's only the 7th shot on goal. Comes out, his gloves in good position. The puck's rolling. It's a good follow-through. It's a big follow-through. I think he's expecting it to sail a little bit. I think that almost dropped a little bit. Nonetheless, Germans are on the board, and here we go. It's a 1-goal game.
Dominic Cahoon gets his 3rd of the tournament. He plays in the Swiss League with SC Bern, so they would know each other, and they know him very well, Cahoon, in that league. A 2-1 game. Cahoon, this is special for him. He was born in Czechia. Obviously has the German passport, and he is on the board in a big-time way in this quarterfinal. 2-1 and a power play goal. So we talked about special teams. And we've had a power play goal, a shorthanded goal from the Swiss, so it has been a factor here. Under 8 to go in the 2nd period. It should put a little bit of life in the legs of this German team now. Maximilian Schubert. And it's great to see this guy on the ice. Peterka, the chip and chase. He's on the move in the corner.
He's mad now. Well, you can see it. I mean, that's the fastest he's attacked yet in the game. And he's an emotional guy, right? We've talked about him several times in the tournament. He gets mad, he slams the stick, he breaks the stick on the boards when things aren't working well and he's not scoring. He's mad, I think, that there wasn't a bigger penalty. He's mad that he got hit and he was shaken up a little bit. And that's the most pop he's had in this game yet.
Our friend Frankie Corrado back home, he always says Nate McKinnon skates like he's mad at the ice. That's what Peterka looked like. He charged in with his head down like he was mad at the ice skating on it. And,
too many men?
Yes. The 6 fingers are up. Another penalty coming up.
The puck was right by the bench.
Wow. Here we go.
Yeah, that's when it happens. The puck comes near the bench while you're making the line change, and collision along the wall. And can't see the other guy in the screen, but they were right there. They motioned right away, and he doesn't like it. You know what? I didn't. Maybe there wasn't another guy. You could see Coach Fisher wasn't happy there. He's going, hey, that was 5. We had a guy right by our boards there, but call's already made. And you're right. I mean, this is a big power play for Germany. Could turn the game on its ear real quick.
Fiala serving the bench minor, and what a chance again. Another face-off win for Germany. Back on the power play. Muller trying to get it to Cahoon. Sentler, a good job. Cahoon, one more time over the line. He'll dish it off. Michaelis took a weird hop, bounces to Stakoviak. He'll feed the line. Aylis leaves. Cahoon back up for Muller. They'll work it across. Michaelis, Stakoviak. Michaelis, got to be quick, and he's on the puck. Stakoviak. Michaelis again. Muller. Jonas Muller. Muller across. Cahoon. Try to thread that across. Michaelis again. Far circle. Stakoviak. Wojtek Stakoviak. Cahoon. A lot of passing. No real shots yet on Giannone.
Unusual for them.
Back to Muller. Cahoon. Space. Shot up high in the shoulder save. Giannone kept that one out. 50 seconds left. Oh, the seam pass Cahoon. It was coming across, and a good stick there. Gates on Haas. Aylis. Muller at the line. Muller takes it in deep. Behind the net, Stakoviak. Cahoon. Can he double down on the power play? Dominic Cahoon. Throws the backhand up top. Muller across. Cahoon bouncing puck. Again, Haas, a good job. That was slashed through the crease area. Michaelis back on the puck. Under 20 to go. Stakoviak. Mueller again. Michaelis down low. Gets it back from Cahoon. Tried the shot up top. Mueller, it's 5-on-5. Wrist shot just wide as Fiala's out of the box, and he'll engage in the play quickly. Under 5 to go, second period. Here's Fiala. Puck on his stick through center. He'll dish it in, and Fiala goes to work.
Statistically, the penalty kill that's just subpar for the Swiss was really good there on the power play. That's very good for Germany normally. They just wasted their own time there. They never really got anything going. They only had a one-timer with Cahoon on the right side. Never used it. Never even came close.
And which is rare for them, Brian. I mean, we've seen them work it really nice in group play.
And they don't mess around. You know, if they make a couple of passes, then they just throw it at the net and go for the scrambles in front of the net. There was none of that there.
Big Nico Sturm trying to dig it through. You see Peterka there as well. He's assessing things. Just one puck and about 5 bodies trying to find it. Nino Niederreiter for Hischier. Fiala, not out. Shift back in. Blauser for Josi. Under 4 to go. Roman Josi through center. He'll glide in. Josi trying to take it in himself. He got taken down.
I haven't seen Josi grab the puck and go the way I kind of expected him to. I mean, we haven't seen him right in this side of the tournament. He was in Prague on the A side and switched over for this medal round. But I'm used to him in Nashville grabbing it and going way more often. He's stuck to the structure a lot more than I expected so far.
Former MVP of this tournament, the 2 silver medals to his credit. Such a dominant player. Tuomi fires. Giannoni sort of bobbled it and then cleared down the ice as Lofel found it. And no icing. Cahoon has made it interesting. That power play goal now a 1-goal game. Burnell in deep for Germany. Played in front. Michaelis there. It was bouncing and steered away by Lofel. As Lofel plays it into the corner. Berchi, good job to work it up ice. Andrighetto racing in and Cabell. Turkov was there. Germany trying to move it up the other way quickly. Wagner works it in deep. Picked up by Siegenthaler. He'll play it to center. Up for Andrighetto. Andrighetto lays the body on Mueller. And finding that puck, Grubauer decides to hold. 2:30 to go in the second. It's now a 1-goal game. That guy with a power play goal, Cahoon. Welcome back to Ostrava. We are in the northeastern part of Czechia. Ostrava home to about 280,000 people. Co-host city this year for the World Hockey Championship. Back here in Czechia for the first time since 2015. That year Canada won the gold medal, led by Sidney Crosby, the captain. The Swiss took the train to come here for this quarterfinal. They hope to take the train right back to Prague and play in a semifinal game. Sherway works it in. Tristan Sherway, 1 goal in this tournament for the Swiss. Sherway and Ambiel working in the corner. Visman, stretch pass up the right side, Cahoon. Cahoon, nice move, in, shot off the post! Cahoon that close to a 2-2 game.
That's the German game we've been looking for. The fast break, the long pass, the speed by Cahoon, the quick stinger shot.
Mueller one more time at center. He'll shoot it in. 1:35 to go in the period. And since the 2-0 goal, the Swiss they've sort of taken their foot off the gas pedal a little bit here.
Well, that's what we're talking about. If you sit back on a 2-goal lead, the next goal really matters. And right now they're defending a bit. They got to get their offensive game back.
Stakowiak in the corner with Schuber. Schuber racing after the puck. Chopped at it, comes to Yossi. He took a cross check from Peterka. Final minute, second period. Cahoon's got a power play goal and a post. Nearly leveled the score here. Turcoff, the pass from Perchi. Andrighetto brings it in. Sven Andrighetto around the net, still with it, spinning, shooting. Puck still loose, and Fernell able to clean that up. He'll backhand that to center. Aylis was trying to track that puck down and worked in by Germany. 30 seconds to go. Mark Rowe, Dave Reed standing by with your intermission coming up next. Puck in the corner. The official got taken down. Mueller got it to Visman. Ty Visman. Aylis lost it at center though. Turning around is Sentler. They'll fire it in. Walk behind the net. Herzog trying to free it up. Sentler has it. Up top, Siegenthaler cross. One-time drive at the horn, and at the horn, it was buried. They're not going to like that. The horn had sounded, and that was Sentler a little bit late, and you could expect this.
Yeah, it was after the horn for sure. Grubauer was mad. He was the first one headed over there in that direction. They don't like that, and it was well after the horn. He knew it was over. You get the chance. Grubauer is well out of his net, but yeah, Sentler taking advantage there a little bit. I don't think that looked like any penalty. We'll have to see next period.
Could call it unsportsmanlike if they deemed to do so. And they are going to give him one. So a penalty coming up to start the third. Intermission next with Mark and Dave.
In the meantime, you can wait for the hockey quiz. This is going to happen. All you got to do is just wait for the piano and have your official IIHF ready. Takže co dokážete gól, jen si se dokázali dostat do zápasu, teď to vypadá, že se nám také při emoce a že těch posledních 20 minut bude dost zajímavý. My si rozhodně nestávají hodinky, jsou ve hře, budou bojovat a vy můžete bojovat také o celý naše hokejové výzvy. Tak jak bývá zvykem o těch přestávkách za pár minut už budete moc nasledovat.
Wir müssen irgendwie drin bleiben einfach, ne? Das ist mentaler sein.
Viel besser, Jungs, ja?
Super, Jungs.
Genau das gemacht, was wir gesagt haben, dritte gewonnen, ne? Und deren Arschlöcher sind jetzt genau noch so groß. Too many men, Undiszipliniertheit am Ende. Die wissen, was kommt. Die wissen, was kommt.
Sauber, Marc. Da. Das ist richtig.
Just as you know, I'm going to talk to Roma now about coming through to us all the time. Just so you know, can I beg you for one favor?
Of course.
Just come to us when you really need it. Trust us that we do exactly everything
fully
we
trust
can.
you.
Yeah,
Fully
perfect.
trust you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Easy. No. Okay, well, let's go. Watch out! Time! Time! Come on, move it! Move it! Come on! Move the puck! Watch out! Time! Easy with the stick! Hey, Müller! Easy with the stick in front of the net. That was close one.
Okay.
Skate, 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 skate! Let's go! Get a hold!
Keep calm, boys. Keep calm. Six men.
Germany has scored, and now things got cheated and heated, and one quarterfinal we have now.
Team Switzerland, number 11, 2 minutes as per.
Has scored, and now things got cheated and heated, and one quarterfinal we have scored, and now things got cheated and heated, and one quarterfinal we have now.
Team Switzerland, number 11, 2.
What's going on in Prague Arena in the quarterfinal? Canada against Slovakia. Canada scored one more goal, and at the start of the third period, the lead is 3-1. Takže presné čtvrtfinále vede Canada na začátku třetí části si 1. And now let's move on and we'll try to remember what happened here in Ostrava. So here are the key moments, or you will say highlights of the second period.
Auf geht's, Moin.
Welcome back to Ostrava Arena on this Thursday night. 2-1 Swiss leading, and a really tough penalty at the end of 40 minutes of play taken by Sven Centeler. Undisciplined, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty as he put the puck in the net after time had expired, Brian.
Yeah, it's silly. He better hope that they kill this one off because he hesitated just for a second and then he shot it from the angle in the empty net. Grubauer started coming out of the net right away, and a couple of the Germans went towards him. They gave him the what-fors, but did not take a penalty. It's Centeler in the penalty box, and Germany down 2-1 with only 9 shots on goal total are on the power play.
So Berchi, a shorthanded goal. We saw Dominic Cahoon, a power play goal, and away we go. Third period underway in Germany. A chance to try and level the score. J.J. Peterka, some speed over the blue line. He'll go to the right side. Peterka in the corner. The pass from Burdell, and Kay Visman has to reset at center. Always tough to start a power play to start a period. Whether it's just the legs aren't ready or the players aren't ready. Rarely do you see a bang-bang strike to start a period on a power play. See if Germany can prove me wrong as it's played down the ice, and Visman will go collect.
Yeah, you're not warming into the game yet. You're coming fresh out of the room, and yeah, you're rested, but it's touch that you want.
Visman brings it in for Germany, and he gave the puck away right to Ambuel, and he'll dump it down again.
He just had a dismal game so far. I'm sorry. Visman, just nothing is going right for that guy. He's normally way more reliable.
Nice moves. Peterka brings it in. Stakoviak. And again, they just haven't been able to set this thing up. 45 seconds left in the minor penalty. Mueller. At his own line. Aylis. He'll shoot it in. There's Dominic Cahoon. Has the goal for Germany. Popped up to Mueller. Yazin Aylis. Michaelis in the corner. Dominic Cahoon behind the net. Stakoviak frees it up for Mueller. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Michaelis, some space. Goes down low. Pass in front. It was bobbled. This stick by Giannoni. And a good clear by the Swiss. 5 seconds left. So it looks like Centeler will come out of the box and the Swiss get away with it. 5-on-5 third period. Dominic Cahoon trying to curl his way in. Cahoon plays it behind the net. There's Maximilian Kastner. Up top, Mueller. Mueller's shot deflected. Giannoni there. And Kastner was in front looking for his third of the tournament, and some shoving after the whistle is Michael Fora not happy.
Fora and Kastner. Kastner's had a couple of looks. He got something going there as the game went on in the second period a little bit. Here's what happened at the end of the second period. He puts it in the empty net, and there's the pushing and shoving, but it was only Kastner, the Swiss player, that got the penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, and there's Grubauer, who gives him the what-fors verbally before they both go to the locker room. So Centeler, fortunate there that his teammates bailed him out. And for a penalty kill that statistically is just not very good, have not been done very well in the tournament, they have a shorthanded goal, and they've done pretty darn well.
Nico Hischier trying to dance into the corner. Kastner went down awkwardly. Hischier, the give and go in front, and Alexander Ill will take away the pass from Fiala, who tried to center. Here's Tuomi. Parker Tuomi. Little burst of speed behind the net. Kastner skated right by it. Puck flipped to center. Nino Niederreiter trying to stay on side.
And even that top line now for the Swiss has lost a little pop in their game. They were pretty good early. Hischier, Fiala, and Niederreiter, 3 NHLers. Hischier had the goal. They forechecked. They had net front presence. They did the things that they do. That guy, that's what he does. He goes to the front of the net. He's a big man, got good hands. Hischier's a great two-way player. Fiala really solved that respect. And he got some real serious speed and hands. And they dropped off a little bit there. It seemed like Switzerland went into a bit of a shell when they were up 2-0. Now it's 2-1. And the Germans are slowly but surely climbing out of the hole they were in.
Stakowiak behind the net for Germany. Wrist shot for Turka. Block, bouncing puck. Trying to get it back. And chipped down the ice by Lauja. Nino Niederreiter was drafted 5th overall in 2010 by the Islanders. At the time, he was the highest Swiss player ever taken. And then, of course, Nico Hischier, 1st overall. Now captain of the New Jersey Devils. And, of course, news that Sheldon Keefe, the new head coach, now in New Jersey.
That didn't take long.
Let go in Toronto, and then right back to work with the New Jersey Devils. And he's probably watching, Sheldon, watching this tournament. A lot of Devils competing.
Out of work 1 week and back in at the next. That's terrific. Good for him.
Body check behind the net as Herzog trying to get to the puck. He'll finish another check. And congratulations to Rick Tocchet winning Coach of the Year honors back in the National Hockey League.
Good for him. Congratulations, Tocchet.
Here's Stern from a knee. Got it to center.
And that was a tough battle. The Coach of the Year. Man, there were about half a dozen guys you could have voted for. Did a heck of a job with their teams, and Rick Tocchet ends up winning it.
35 minutes gone here in this third period. Our first quarterfinal. We got Sweden, Finland next at 8 p.m. local time here in Ostrava. Canada has scored now 4-1 Canada. So Canada looking good to get into the Final Four. Canada seeded number 2 behind Sweden. Hischier cutting in. Of course, they'll be reseeded after these quarterfinals are played, but Sweden number 1, Canada number 2. We'll see Sweden next here in Ostrava. They were perfect in group play. No one really challenged Sweden. We'll see if Finland can do that later on tonight. Cabell in his own zone, watched by Fiala. Turcoff there as well. Roman Josi. Spinning, shooting, right to Eel, who picked it off. Now, offensively, and again, we haven't seen, the Swiss and Josi over in group play in Group A, but hasn't really done a lot offensively, at least not yet in this game for the Swiss. Turcoff, speed, that shot missed by a couple feet.
But the other thing is they've had the lead the entire game too, so he doesn't have to press it.
Andrighetto in the corner. Sven Andrighetto. Turcoff missed. Kukan across. Wrist shot. Where's the puck? I think it's...
Nobody knows.
In the equipment, I think, of somebody. Someone's got it in their equipment, yeah.
Kastner's got it. I think. Yeah, he did. Must have went right up the pant leg. They found it all right. He had it squeezed right between the thighs there. Yeah, they're double checking him. Are you all right?
14-11 to go. Third period. Backhand off the draw just wide as Sentler try to get that on net. J.J. Peterka through center ice for Germany, trying to streak in. Josi Peterka, they collide. Lucas Reichel tries to free the puck. Sentler back. And then Josi go to work with the Swiss. In the corner. Picked up by Stakowiak. Lost it to Simeon, who throws it right back in. Gates on Haas. In there with Herzog. Rematch of last year's quarterfinal, a game Germany won 3-1 last year. Another close game here. Only 7 minutes gone in this third period. Shipped in for Nico Sturm. Sturm tried that shot, rebound. And not a bad idea on Giannoni, who has not been busy. Maybe get a rebound and get a bit of a dirty one in front. Tiffels try to throw that towards the net. Cahoon battling in the corner. Cahoon tipples, and that shot never got through. Schubert held it in momentarily, but the Swiss able to clear. The end of a shift, it's dished in by Sherway. Faster pace to this third period, but not a lot of chances. Cabell lost that right at center. Leo Ferdell, little chip off the boards. Heischer spins him off the puck. Nico Heischer. Puck at center. A little bit of space, back at in front. And Nino Niederreiter dearly jammed that in. Something out of nothing. Niederreiter almost beat Grubauer in tight. 2-1 with 12:10 to go. You need a difference maker in the game. Maybe it's Dominic Cahoon. Again, he's got a power play goal. He's the guy with NHL experience. He won a silver medal at the Olympics back in Pyeongchang for Germany as well. Returning player from last year's silver medal, and they have to find a guy to try and level this score for Germany. Berchi wins it. Andrighetto off the draw. Couldn't get the shot on net. Buffalo takes a look. He'll shoot it in. Turkov just out of his reach. Andrighetto hit by Mueller in the corner. Ferdell gave it away right in front of the German bench, and then he got it back. Ferdell, little give and go to Michaelis. Michaelis, Ferdell swatted at it and missed it out of midair. Aylis, he lost the puck. Berchi has a shorthanded goal in this game. He'll hand it off. And another stop, Grubauer.
Before we went to break there, I thought Niederreiter had a goal there for a second, and when they attacked wide, the Swiss that is, Grubauer kind of fumbled the shot. It was off the post on his short side, and he left it right in the crease area for a second, and Niederreiter, timing was good, and Grubauer was able to just squeeze it right up under his arm. It almost leaked through him, and that would be one of those kiss of death goals, right? Especially when it goes through the goaltender, but he found a way to keep it out.
Big line out here. Heischer, Fiala, Niederreiter, Lauger, Yossi. The back end for the Swiss. Alexander Eel trying to dig it free, and he will. Trying to clear was Kastner. Suomi jamming away on Yossi, and they will chip it to center. In comes Nino Niederreiter, looking to lay the body in the corner. 9 minutes gone. Suomi to the right side, Eel. Eel will chip it in. Schubert in deep for Germany. Nico Heischer. Watched by Kastner. Here's Yossi, stretch pass. Niederreiter got a touch on it, no icing, they'll get a change in. As Herzog, lone guy in, he's on the forecheck. Simeon. Herzog. Sentler behind the net. Sentler plays it in front. A wrist shot right through the crease. Siegenthaler, a great look. And he shot it right through the blue paint. Herzog. In the corner. Drops it off. Herzog spun around up top. To the point, wrist shot up high, sizzled by Kukan, and he missed. Sentler behind the net again. Sven Sentler taken out of the corner. Germany needs a clear here. Zentler. He's all pinned by Schubert.
Two good looks by the Swiss, both from the D-man, but Kukan's got to hit the net there. I mean, he had time and room to come in, cutting it too fine.
Simeon gonna dig it free. Simeon and Sherway there. Finally, Germany controls. Maximilian Schubert plays it back into the corner. Nico Sturm. He'll pick up the puck along the wing and flip it in. There's Gaetan Haas. Haas up for Sherway. He was hit by Wagner. Haas coming into the corner. Gaetan Haas. Oh man, he got spun around, went down hard. Tiffels has the puck. That was broken up, jammed right back to the German line.
The Swiss are pretty good in the neutral zone, boy, all game long, and the D stand up well at the blue line nearly every time. So the Germans who like to attack with speed just haven't been able to. They haven't been able to do it the right way. They may have to dump it quickly into the corners and maybe turn those guys a little bit, try and get it behind them a little more often.
Tiffels drops it back. Mueller works it up ice. Nico Sturm. He's got Tiffels and Cahoon. Sturm slings it into the corner. Up to Mueller. Jonas Mueller. He'll leave. Cahoon works it across. That drive, Wisman and Andrighetto, a good block off him. Out of play. The Swiss are up 2-1 in our first quarterfinal. Welcome back to Ostrava. The building holds just under 10,000, and they just announced the crowd for today, about 7,000 people. But Ostrava's actually broken their own attendance record from the last time they hosted in 2015. And overall, the all-time record at World Hockey Championship is 2015, both Prague and here, and they should blow that out of the water one more time. So great fan support. And of course, you have Slovakia and Czechia in the quarters over at O2 Arena. You have David Pasternak's come over, so pretty good combination of things happening for big crowds at O2 Arena. And that building holds a lot, about 18,000 plus. Here's Wisman, shot it. Good steer aside by Giannoni. Got enough, kept it out. Stakoviak at the side of the net. Finally, Germany, a couple good looks here in this third period as the Swiss send it down the ice.
They've only got 10 shots on goal. A little less than 8 minutes to go here. Germany's got to find some way to get pucks to the net. Doesn't have to be fancy here, but they've got to get some rubber there. Then maybe the offside guys will go looking for rebounds. There's that last look they had, just not quite enough of a retouch there by Cahoon. But shots from the point like that, that's what the doctor would order at this point for Germany. Normally they are doing that in most games, but man, 11 shots to this point, just not enough.
They might need Dr. Cahoon to try find another one. He's been one of their most active players. Peterka, he's a guy that can get it done for sure. Meantime, the Swiss looking for a little bit of insurance here. Escher will dish that in. Schubert from his own zone here for Germany. 7:30 to go. Schubert, he flips that in. Mueller in the corner, taken down. Moritz Mueller in his 12th World Championship for Germany. Schubert in deep, plays it behind the net. Wrist shot, Aylis never got through. Aylis can't hold the zone, is moved up that right side. Simeon. Good job to poke that down the ice for the Swiss. Here's Tiffels from his own zone. Frederick Tiffels has a goal, 2 points. Little knuckler from the left side, and that's an easy one there for Giannoni.
Attack with speed there by Tiffels, so that's good. I mean, he can really wheel. Just getting the puck to the net there, not much on it. But at least they get a face-off inside the zone here. But yeah, the onus is on him and them. Germany's got to get something cracking offensively. Coach has been looking up and down his bench to see who's got something. Who's going to bring me something here and get it done. He hasn't changed his lines at all, hasn't changed the combination. We've seen the same combos for the last couple of games.
Jonas Mueller works it in deep for Germany. Cahoon took a bit of a cross check from behind, but he's got the puck. Cahoon spinning, works it right back in. There's Sturm and Tiffels. Up top for Mueller. Mueller, glove down as Leonardo Giannoni, another save.
Swiss really good there. Their coverage outstanding. Boy, they're up tight on the D, so Germany could only really flip it at the net. Switzerland executing really well in their own zone. They have in the neutral zone as well, too, for that matter. But their coverage is good away from the puck. Everybody's looking around. They don't overload a whole lot. They maintain the middle of the ice for sure. But everybody knows who their check is before they get the puck. And they're already on the way, so they close down on the Germans fast.
Paterka off the draw. Tries again. That shot just wide. And out of play, J.J. Paterka pulling the trigger.
Yeah, 2 of them got blocked, so good example there. But some clean face-off wins for Germany here have gotten the Swiss in trouble a few times. There's once, and here comes number 2 the second time. 2 layers of it, doesn't even get to the goaltender, but they got to win a face-off.
Siegenthaler, that second block for the Swiss. Turkoff off the draw this time, works it to center. Andrighetto. Paterka, a little flip to himself. Good job there, Dean Foucan. Andrighetto, little body check as he's chasing after the puck. Also in there is Berchi, playing some physical hockey up front, number 88. Stakoviak. Over the line, try to center as Glauser pinned him, and Glauser chips it to Kabul. Under 6 to go. Germany's running out of time here. Stakoviak will chip it in. Lucas Reichel in the vicinity. Played again to center by the Swiss. Heischer, big hit. Wagner hit him hard. Here's Fiala trying to go to work. Nino Niederreiter in the corner as well. Elis in his own zone. Yazid Elis through center. He'll chip the backhand in. In with Ferdel. Christian Martin for Niederreiter. Fischer's pass was upended, and Fiala in offside. 5:05 to go in this quarterfinal. Welcome back to Ostrava. It's 2-1, 5:05 to go, and we got to start to see some desperate hockey here, Brian, out of Germany sooner rather than later.
You would think. And the Swiss, the one area they do have to bear down on is face-offs. They've lost some clean face-offs here, and it's got them in trouble. There's a good one.
Peterka trying to dig it free for Germany. Christoph Berchi has it, drops it off. The wrist shot never found its way through as Calvin Turkoff was all tangled up. Peterka, Reichel up the left side. Reichel ripped it right through the crease. Nobody there. Visbit chips it in. Big hit, Yossi there, the youngster Reichel. Ooh, wow, that was a little bit of a danger bay play there by Berchi.
He's the one guy that loves to take the puck and just go, right? That wasn't a great idea, coming from behind his net right out in the crease and nearly turning it over.
It worked out okay. They got the clear. Here's Mueller. Trying to take it through the legs, and Simeon chips it to center. So the Swiss right now rinse, repeat. Get it out of their zone. Keep it outside of Giannoni. And try to get back to a semifinal. Their last semifinal for the Swiss was 2018. They lost in that gold medal game. That was a silver medal for them that year. Sherway. Davis was trying to feed somebody, but it came right to the wrong jersey. As he'll bring it in. Sherway waiting. Couldn't pull the trigger. Good job by Leo Fordell. He took it away. Under 4 to go. The ball to the left side. Sturm fell, but he was able to work it in deep. Play in the corner, Michael Fora. The ball, a shot, and Aylis got a stick there, deflected but wide of the net. And again, the Swiss content to change, jam it to center. One more time, it's Lukas Kabul. Works it in deep for Germany. In comes Tiffels. We'll keep an eye now on Philipp Grubauer. We got 3:04 to go. As time is running out for the Germans, and I believe the face-off is going to come outside of the Swiss zone.
Yeah, how aggressive will Harold Price be? And I think Grubauer is over there maybe getting some instructions. What are you thinking? When am I out? 3:04 to go. He'll be keeping one eye peeled on that bench for the hand wave. You know, none of the teams seem to be very aggressive, though, when it comes to pulling goaltenders early.
The funny part, a few times, Poland had to avoid relegation, and Latvia was in a situation where they actually had to win in 60 minutes, but they didn't kind of pull the goalie at the right time. They waited and they waited, and they kind of caught themselves.
That's what I mean, yeah.
You know, so
very aggressive.
We'll see what Germany does here. 3 minutes to go here in this third period. Winner goes to Prague, loser goes home. Stakoviak at center. Big hit. Mueller absolutely decked Hischier at the blue line. And Hischier slow to get up.
Yeah, you'd think that would be interference. I think they just looked at it as, well, it was incidental contact, guys going in opposite directions, but Mueller was offside and he was getting back onside. He turned abruptly back up ice. Hischier was at the blue line. He just decked him. And Hischier definitely shaken up on that play.
Here's Peterka. 2:20 to go. Peterka brings it in. Peterka slings it across. Wrist shot, Reichel. What a chance. Giannoni got just a piece, I believe, and kept it out. That was the look they needed. Peterka. Oh, he took a big hit. Siegenthaler put the hip into him. 2:05 to go. Some big collisions here, late stages of this game. In comes Herzog. Under 2 to go.
And if Hischier can't get another shift, because he was shaken up, I mean, he's a key player for him. You'd think they want him out there another time.
Michaelis slips to the right side, and Grubauer is going to the bench. Extra attacker out for Germany. 1:40 to go. Their tournament hopes on the line. Germany controls the puck. Visbit jumps on the ice. Wrist shot knocked down as Peterka couldn't get it through. The Swiss clear it, empty net, and just wide. So that'll be icing, and 1:26 to go.
The analytics say keep taking shots at the empty net. That's the way the game is played now in the NHL. Players take shots all the time. There's the look. that you were talking about, Brian. That's the chance that they wanted. They haven't had very many. That makes the 14th shot only for Germany in this game. Just not enough. It's been part of the issue. There's that collision where he just wasn't ready for it. He never expected it. And he got just drilled. We'll see if he's able to come out. He's usually a good face-off guy too. Whether he'll be out there here with so little time remaining on the clock. Goaltender pulled for Germany. He's still trying to clear his head. Look at him. He didn't look like he's feeling too well, did he? Checking that jaw. He must have got whacked on the side of the jaw. Nope, doesn't look like Hischier's coming out.
And you talked about the NHL guys big in the face-off dot. John Tavares leads everyone at 76%. The top guy in this game is Nico Sturm. Comes in around 63%. So it's a big-time draw coming up. And the Swiss, you got to go down the list quite a bit. And Nico Hischier is one of those guys. He's just over 53%.
And there's Sturm.
Yeah, no surprise. Minute 26 to go, and he wins it. Net empty for Germany. Visman shot. And Stakoviak parked right in front. Here's Peterka in the corner. Stakoviak, JJ Peterka. Up top, Visman. Across, one-time try for Dell missed. Stakoviak, again, trying to get it to Peterka. Puck battle, Siegenthaler trying to pin it. And Draghetto able to work it up ice. Empty net available. Wrist shot. Berchi score! Berchi second of the game. And is that enough for Swiss to move on to the semifinal?
Berchi's one guy from start to finish who's had some real pop in his game. He's had really good legs. Darts around out there. He put some pizzazz in the game at times. He's deserved the goal. Heck of a shot there. Just good quickness. Work the puck out of the zone. Get in the right place. Get in the lanes. Sacrifice yourself. Make a block. Berchi does that. And then when it's a loose puck, he just grabs it. And whatever open ice there is, takes a bead, and huge goal there for the Swiss. And you can see the Germans just sagging there. They look like they don't have much hope left.
Patrick Fischer. That tells you the story, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Swiss 57.6 away from getting back to the semifinals for the first time since 2018. And the look, stunned, disappointment, the German bench, silver last year, and not to be 1 year later. A rematch of last year's quarterfinal, a game that Germany won by a score of 3-1. Now down 3-1 and Grubauer one more time. Why not? He'll go to the bench. Extra attacker out again. Stakoviak, wrist shot. I think the right pad got enough. Might have been going wide anyways. Here's Cahoon. Cahoon slings it across. Peterka shot high over the net. 30 seconds to go. Dominic Cahoon trying to flip it through. Good job, Roman Josi blocked it. And then Visman can't hold it in. Empty net one more time. Niederreiter, first guy in. He'll just try pin it in the corner. 15 seconds to go. Peterka round the boards. Germany running out of time. 8 seconds left. Lucas Reichel, one last push, cutting in, knocked off his stick. Play into the corner. One last shot. Peterka at the horn. And Switzerland will win the quarterfinal and go to the semis for the first time since 2018. They will go back on the train to Prague and battle in the semifinal in our first quarterfinal here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisenbank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Lucie Baranková-Vilamová, Deputy Mayor of the city of Ostrava. Best Player of Team Germany, number 72, Dominik Kahun. Best Player of Team Switzerland, number 88, Christoph Berchi. The three best players of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship of Team Germany will now be awarded with a prize from the organizing committee. The three best players award is selected by each team and will be presented by Dita Zvolena, representative of the local organizing committee, Ostrava. The three best players of Team Germany are 33, John Peterka, 19, Wojciech Stachowiak, and 83, Leonard Tudor. Dear all, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Switzerland. The 2024 IIHF World Championship will continue today in Ostrava Arena at 20 Sweden against Finland. Check this out, the 2024 IIHF World Championship official fan zone next to the arena enhance your experience and stay at the heart of the game. So we will be for the quarterfinal number 1 here in Ostrava. And I hope you will just have a wonderful time with you these emotions and passion for hockey. Thank you for being part of this World Championship. Dámy a pánové, díky za to, že jste pomohli jednak divácké kvalitě v Ostravě, doufám, že jsme si tam později doznačili si hodnotné soutěži a samozřejmě vás velmi na další všechny
Dominic, I can see the look of disappointment in your eyes right now. You guys fought, though, and kept this a one-goal game until almost the very end. But how would you describe your emotions in this moment?
I mean, it's very disappointing because we didn't play a good first period, and they scored 2 goals there. And we told each other when we score one, yeah, we're going to take over, and that's what we did. We just couldn't score the second one. We hit the post there, and yeah, it's very unlucky to see that we go home now and they keep playing.
You talk about that unlucky streak. You scored the only goal in this game, and your offense had been so strong entering. So what was missing today?
I think it was our start. Like I said, we didn't play how we can. We didn't have enough confidence. We didn't really know why, because we can play so good. And yeah, I think then we did a good game. We had lots of chances, so we just couldn't get the puck in the net. And yeah, at the end, I mean, when you take out a goalie, it's 50-50. And yeah, they had a lucky bounce there and scored.
You were one of the players that won silver last year, and I know you're not comparing this team to last, but how would you describe this experience, the World Championship this year?
I think it was another good tournament from us. I would say we had 2 games against USA and Sweden where we didn't play good, and then we started to play well. And we had such a great team again, great people, and yeah, we stick together. So it's unfortunate that we lost today.
And if you could answer this one in German. It was a tight game right until the very end, a 1-goal game until about a minute left. But where do you think you came up short in this quarterfinal?
Ja, ich glaube, es war einfach unser Start. Das erste Drittel, ich will nicht sagen, dass wir verschlafen haben, aber ja, wir haben nicht so gespielt, wie wir können. Und ja, am Ende waren wir, glaube ich, die bessere Mannschaft. Sehr, sehr schade, dass wir das zweite Tor nicht machen konnten, aber im Allgemeinen sehr, sehr bitter, weil ich glaube, dass wir ein gutes Spiel gemacht haben.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Nico, this was a close game until you guys broke things open with that empty netter. And for the first time since 2018, you're going to the semifinals. How does that feel?
Feels good. Not gonna lie. Obviously, we had some tough stretches the last couple of years. Always played good in the group stage, and now, yeah, we finally got the win of the quarter. So it definitely feels good, but we're not satisfied. So we want to keep going.
Now, you scored the game-winning goal against Germany, and this is also a rematch of last year's quarterfinal. How good did it feel to get some revenge on a team that ended your tournament last year?
Feels good, really good. Against neighborland, even better, especially they beat us twice already, and it hurts. It's not a great feeling, especially the team we have. We want more, and now we did step one, and we just want to keep going here.
You guys have so far had an incredible World Championship. You're playing at your 5th. When you look at all the different teams you've played on, how does this one rank compared to the others?
A really good team. I think we got a really good group here. We've been around the same guys, but always a couple switches, but still we've been through a lot together already, I feel like, and now we just came closer and closer, and we got a really good group right now.
And if you can answer this one, I think it's Swiss-German. Just what does it mean to get the win against a tough German team and go to the semi-final for the first time since 2018?
Fühlt sich sehr gut an. Ich glaube auch, jetzt haben wir es endlich mal geschafft. In den letzten Jahren war es immer schwierig, es hat weh gemacht, und es hat Leistungen können zeigen, wenn es zählt. Und ja, wir wollen noch mehr, und freuen uns natürlich für das Halbfinale jetzt.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks.